And now Pope Leo XIV has reiterated his call for world peace, and a lasting one at that, as he presided over his inaugural Mass at St. Peter's Square, formally taking up his role as leader of the global Catholic Church. He spoke against autocracy and exploitation of natural resources. The packed square also got to hear firsthand his vow to protect church doctrine while confronting modern challenges.
Under clear skies in Rome's Vatican City, tens of thousands of faithful crammed at St. Peter's Square and nearby streets for the celebration of Pope Leo XIV's inaugural Mass. In a homily brimming with humility and resolve, Pope Leo vowed to preserve the rich heritage of the Christian faith.
We placed in God's hands our desire to elect the new successor of Peter, the Bishop of Rome, a shepherd capable of preserving the rich heritage of the Christian faith and at the same time looking to the future in order to confront the questions, concerns and challenges of today's world.
At 69 years old, Leo has spoken of what he terms his own unworthiness and underscored that the Church's authority rests not on coercion or power, but on the charity of Christ, warning against any slide towards autocracy.
If the rock is Christ, Peter must shepherd the flock without ever yielding to the temptation to be an autocrat, lording over those entrusted to him. On the contrary, he is called to serve the faith of his brothers and sisters and to walk alongside them.
Echoing Pope Francis, Leo also decried an economic order that exploits the earth's resources and marginalizes the poorest.
In questo nostro tempo vediamo ancora troppa discordia.
In our time, we still see too much discord, too many wounds caused by hatred, violence, prejudice, the fear of difference, and an economic paradigm that exploits the earth's resources and marginalizes the poorest. For our part, we want to be a small leaven of unity, communion, and fraternity.
Pope Leo XIV pledged to safeguard centuries-old doctrine while steering the Church into the modern age, calling for peace in Ukraine, Gaza, and Myanmar.
In Myanmar, new hostilities have claimed innocent young lives. The martyred Ukraine finally awaits negotiations for a just and lasting peace.
Later, the new pontiff met Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in a private audience, reaffirming his call for a just and lasting peace in the war-torn nation. Off the altar, in a deeply personal moment, Pope embraced his eldest brother, Louis Prevost, who joked that he'd still call him Rob despite his new title. International visitors were beaming with pride and emotion.
It's so exciting. It is just such a thrill to be able to see that, and especially to be with so many people, just people from all over the world, to share in that communal excitement. Just such a thrill to have this new Pope. Very exciting, very exciting.
In his first major act, Pope Leo XIV has signaled continuity with his reformist predecessor, while staking out a clear vision for a church both rooted in tradition and unafraid to confront the world's crisis.